Hey, what's up, Tamers? It's Dev from DevsUtopia here, and welcome back to the Tamer Talk Podcast. This is going to be episode 21, and if I'm being honest with you, spoilers ahead, especially for Digimon Liberator. We're about to talk about the comic, the web comic that chapters 0 and chapter 1, as well as future set reveals for the Digimon Liberator, inspired cards. So if you really don't want to see any of those evolution lines, this might not be the episode for you. I got my fusion with me.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
And I got Fluky.
Yo, what's up?
So we're gonna get right into talking about the webcomic. Again, spoilers ahead. Mafusion, start us off.
Personally, for me, I really enjoyed this webcomic. Honestly, there were so many cool things about it. Like, it gave me a Yu-Gi-Oh type of vibe. I'm not sure how many of you guys actually played Yu-Gi-Oh or watched Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid or adult or whatever. But it did really give me that sense of like, hey, this is like a virtual card game where you actually can see the monsters do whatever and that, but it has a little bit more of like a I'm not sure anyone remembers the show Chaotic. Kind of like well, a chaotic vibe to the virtual world, like people interacting in the virtual world before they play. It gave me a Pokemon vibe where you see, your partner come out and you work with them to help you win the game or anything like that before you even battle, stuff like that. Like, it was really cool, honestly. I also like the idea they have with the Digivice being your deck box and the whole evolutionary process with the deck box and that. I really do enjoy. Like, I really did enjoy this comic personally. I think this comic definitely has a pretty decent start, and I know it's going to hopefully get better in the future. But so far, I am very impressed, and I do like the fact that it does feel kind of like chaotic in a way, because again, I really did enjoy that show while I was younger than that, and I do like the fact that it just gives you that virtual world vibe, and you can actually interact with your partners and like that. And there's so many cute little moments, like the part where what's his name again, Shoto, when he met his first little partner, and they're just like cheering, having fun, like it's like I've been waiting for you to call me. It's just like, oh man, if I was in that world, I would have called my boy immediately as soon as I got there. Oh,
So y'all see the stars around Zenith when he won?
yep.
I was just like, all right, y'all doing too much. Yeah, they hyping him up a little bit too much. I was just like, y'all saw all those stars above and around him and everything. It's like, yeah, man, the card game is amazing. It's the best. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, hold on.
Like, I'm not
So
gonna lie, they do a good job. They did a good job so far.
they did a good
I
job,
like
yeah.
it.
But you already know what I'm mad about. Owen lost. First of all, that's what I listen. You making him edgy. That's crazy. I knew he was gonna be edgy. I knew Owen was gonna be edgy. Dang,
Had to
man.
be.
Well, here's
Had
the
to
question:
lose.
Are you mad he
First
lost?
chapter. Well, chapter 0.
Um, are, are you mad he lost, or are you mad he lost to the I forgot the
I'm
name of
mad he
it,
lost to
Galactimon?
who was that? Aegis
Galactimon?
Seedramon? No, wait.
No, no, Galactimon.
No,
Galactamon.
Where
yeah.
you see the Galactic, on the freaking Protomons going into give you resources to that level 6 and everything. That
I'm
strategy.
sad that his War Greymon deck lost,
It was
specifically.
We're going
yeah,
lost to Galacticmon, which
he did.
technically shouldn't be happening, but there was a whole meme
So
about that. Like, wait,
I
what
was like,
happened?
is he not playing Red War Grey? What's going on? Well, this problem. He
He
probably wasn't playing Black War Grey. That's it. So look,
That's where he fudged up. That's where he
there
fudged
you
up.
go. Thank you, Fluky. Appreciate you.
Wargrave should have
Motherfucker.
still won, no matter what. Wargrave should still won that
Took
fight,
a
no matter
little bit
what.
for.
That's besides the point. That's besides the point. I'm not gonna. We listen. I'm Owen. I appreciate Owen. Don't worry about me. That's besides the point. I'm not gonna fanboy out. Y'all see one day.
Yeah,
Let's go, Fluky man. Take it off. What you think, man?
What do I think? You want to hear what I think?
Yes.
You sure?
We're too
yeah.
quiet. Yes.
All right, I'll say what I think. All right, so my first thing is that this has nothing to do with the actual comic itself. It is the medium it's on. It takes too dang long to load on the website, but they do have it on Webtoons. So if you go on Webtoons, you can find episode 0 and episode 1, but they are split up into parts. Like episode 0 has 2 parts, episode 1 is split up into 4 parts, so 6 in total. But like I said, use the Webtoon if you want to get a smooth read. everything like on the website. You even do it on your phone. That just takes way too long though if you're just doing it on the website.
Yeah,
But
you should have been on the first day, man. The first day, apparently, some people were trying to get on there. It's just like it crashed, apparently. Based on what I
yeah, I
heard.
read that somewhere too. Like I thought it was just an issue with my phone. Like I even put it in 4G mode, 5G mode as well, and nope, no dice. Took forever.
We got for our Discord and everything. I think it was mainly was it a tweet or well, it's not a tweet anymore. It's
Um,
X.
it was on YouTube, all stuff basically. They posted a lot that same day. They posted their theme song that same day too, which their theme song's pretty nice. I do like the theme song.
I haven't heard the theme song yet.
Premium Bandai, what's it called? Is going to have the deck box. It's going to be the Digivice deck box and everything's going to be on the Premium Bandai site. That looks cool. That looks really cool. Listen, hear me out. I do want it. I'm sorry. I just got to be honest. I do.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to anyway.
I do like that what's it called? They didn't even simplify the Digimon card backing and everything. It is actually the Digimon card backing like that we are used to.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called? Of course, again, I'm just so used to old school card game animes. It's kind of like simplifying it or just not wanting to do it. Technology is newer, this, that, and the other. The trope of using a VR headset
I
is
like
always
that.
going to happen. The tail
Mhm.
engine, is that what they call it?
Like honestly, I do think that this definitely will make things a lot more fun for a lot of Digimon players to imagine. You know, like because like that's one of the cool things about like Yu-Gi-Oh or even like Pokemon or Magic. You can actually like most people can kind of like imagine the the battles happening. And in Digimon, we couldn't really imagine anything like that. But then Digimon just said, no, we're going to give you imagination for this. And so far, it's
Yeah,
fun.
and I actually want to just talk about that, about something I like. So, something that you mentioned earlier, Mafusion, one reason why you like the comic is because it gives you that chaotic feel, which I 100% agree with. Going, like playing the card game, then being sent off into another world, VR style, and then actually interacting with the creatures that you've been playing the card game with has been done before, like we mentioned in Chaotic. But in Digimon, they never connected the card game. I think the
Yep.
only time they ever did that was the first time they did a card game, and that was based off Digimon Tamers. And let's be honest, nobody knew how to play that game. It was like OG
It's
Pokemon.
convoluted.
Nobody knew how to play it when they were young.
Yeah.
I
But
was too young. I wasn't in the Digimon space at that point. I'm not gonna
my
hold you.
cousin, my cousin had the
Yeah.
cards and everything, but I had no clue what to do with them. I
Yeah, no
remember
one did.
because like
It was a very complicated game.
exactly like I said, there was no connection at all. Like they just used the cards to power up their Digimon. Then they wanted to create an entire card game out of it, and it's like, what is happening? With this one though, it makes a lot more sense because they did it the flip way. They did it the I want to say the Yu-Gi-Oh way, where they made the card game first so people knew how to play it, and then they made the show a little bit after, so that actually was it like that or was it the other way around?
So
Um,
basically, it was an outcry for people to play the card game, and
Got
then
it.
they
Okay.
developed the card game, and then made a updated, less how do I say it, progressive version of Yu-Gi-Oh. Well,
Got it.
compared to the manga, the source
Yeah,
material, I should
compared to
say.
that stuff, yeah, you weren't
Yes.
slashing down moons to cause effects and everything like they
Well,
did in the
don't worry
TV show
about
and the
that.
manga.
That's Yu-Gi-Oh. That's Yu-Gi-Oh.
dang,
This is Digimon.
dang, you're trying to call
Digimon
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything needed
why you trying to call my boy
needed
Yugi like
something.
that?
The Digimon card game needed something.
No, exactly. That's the point overall. They needed something that people could connect to not only the card game, but the world itself. Because, like,
Mhm.
if you guys don't know, each season of Digimon is, except for the first two seasons, the original cast and the cast with Davis and all those guys, those, every other dimension, every other season, it's in its own universe. So the
Yep.
first two, they're all together, but then everybody else, like Digimon Tamers, they don't know about Agumon and Beamon. They
Well,
don't know about those guys' exploits until they do
so
wait, pause. They don't know about it naturally until they do the crossover in that one movie. But that's a little bit different.
Okay.
well, I'll explain about another day once
Another
I
day.
actually reread that. Yeah, I got to reread that a little
Like
because it does sound a little weird for
Like
you
I said,
know.
Don't worry about
from
it.
what I know, from what I
Yeah.
know, so
From
it could
what
be
Fluky
wrong.
knows. From
What I
what
don't
Fluky
know.
knows. What's it called?
The only
I'm basically
Yeah,
trying to
that's
say
another day.
is
That's another day.
That's another day. Listen. We can all disagree. We can all have our understandings and all this other stuff. The biggest thing I want to say this though. Everybody keeps saying they need an anime. They need an anime.
Mhm.
Well, animation costs a lot.
That a lot of people can do to help with this. Watch the comic, talk, I'll get positive reviews about it. Make it so Digimon would want to do this because right now they're kind of scared to make animation because last few didn't hit as hard, and it's just
Right.
like if you want them to do something, then just try. I'll try to show a positive outlook for it. Like show how much you like it so far, because so far I know a lot of people like it. I like it. Um,
Same.
Fuki likes it. I hope Deb likes it.
I like it, but listen, I need to give y'all some of my favorite panels. First of all, level 3 Junkmon. Look out for level 3 Junkmon. That's my favorite.
Yeah, he
Those
was
two
looking.
panels right there, my favorite. I'm just being honest with you. And then also too on chapter 1. Hold on, give me a second. I'm a little bit critical because I'm an aspiring author. I want to make a novel one day. So I'm not trying to go too hard and everything. I can talk days and days and days. But I like Digimon and I like comics. Really big comic book nerd. Well,
That's a fact.
if I'm being honest with you, that Magnamon, that Magnamon looks sweet.
That looked sick. That looked
The
Yeah,
nice.
Magnamon with the
it.
The
Leomon,
war.
that looks sweet. That
You see the
panel
War
is
Greymon
amazing.
too. The War Greymon looked nice too. Like,
The defeated War Greymon,
that one from
yes.
earlier, but
But I was
that was
upset that
lit.
Owen was behind him.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I know, but it looks so good.
if I'm being honest with you, the Megaloray, now that
Mhm.
one, that's a good spread. That's a good spread. Like it goes full sideways and everything because it's webcomic, of course. If you have turn like auto rotate off if you're using your phone. If I'm being honest with you.
Pretty much the last thing I had about this comic was kind of like, since it is a card game, and especially with Digimon and being a card game now, we didn't have a lot of terms for things.
Yep.
Like, I think when we called it a battle, we just call it like a
Tamer
Tamer duel
battles.
or some
Listen,
Tamer
I'm not
battle.
gonna hold you. A lot of the branding on my side and everything might stay the
Mhm.
same. Give me a second, I'll figure it out. But like I see what you mean. Memory gauge startup, friendly
Mhm.
battle mode activate, something like that.
Security shield extend, that
Security
stuff.
shield extend, but it still ends with digital gate open.
It builds vocabulary which people can start tying to things. So if
Yep.
people want to go that extra mile and say memory gauge startup, they can do it. Like, I know a lot of people are like that. Some people are just really into it, that they use the vernacular, they use the lingo, and they just put themselves in their shoes of their favorite protagonist. And this is really huge for them if they do it really well. Which of right now, like I said, hasn't got too far into it, so we can't say it's failed. But as of right now, I'm enjoying it, so hopefully it doesn't.
Man, my poor Muchomon. Man, that poor little bird did nothing wrong. He's just crying. He's getting deleted. I'm like, dog, why you do the little buddy like that? What would he do? Like, I don't feel so bad for my Digimon in the battle. Like, I just send
Exactly.
it to their doom.
But we've been talking about the comic for a while. Let's talk about the cards. So now we're going to have something to do with the Digimon Liberator. If you don't want no spoilers, you might want to click off now. We're mainly going to be talking about it in a sense of uh, the strategy that it has. We're not going to try to say if it's going to be top tier or anything yet. Not yet.
Yeah, it's still way too new. We can't
Yep.
say anything yet.
Please
Great site.
try to use DigimonMeta.com yourself and look at the cards yourself as well. If you actually enjoy Digimon and you do care about future stuff a little bit, take a look. You don't have to always be what's it called looking at for like similar to us. We just enjoy the card game a lot. Now it has even Beelzebub support. Oh wait, did I say that wrong, guys?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
you
you
said
did.
Beelzebub,
Beelstar.
Beelstar.
Beelstar
BL
mod support.
Star. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Something I think that's cool too. Sorry for cutting you off, but
Oh, go ahead.
so in EX7 they're gonna release a new imp online. The tamer's name is gonna be Yuki. It says it on there, so it's not like spoilers or any inside take. You know. But if you look at the Impmon evolution line, it's kind of music based. I saw someone mention this on Facebook the other day. Man, I sound old. I'm kind of sad. I could have said anything else. I could have literally said,
It's
right.
okay.
But I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I saw someone say it on
he's
Facebook,
right.
and I was like, that's a good point because like they increasingly get speakers, and I don't think Itmon's primary line that we know of is literally just the Beelzemon line. But this is kind of good to see like an actual another line that people can trace it to. Like, don't get me wrong, we all know. Well, sorry, a lot of us know that they have different lines that can digivolve into different Digimon, but we are really tied to those associated lines like Agumon, Greymon, Metal Greymon, War Greymon. You know, that kind of stuff.
And of course,
Kinda
a
like
lot of
that,
people
but it's kinda
keep are
cool.
bringing up the similarities to Gilmon's, like, basically evil-ish line. We're
Oh, you're
talking
right.
about what is that? The one similar to War Growl. Is that better?
The
Megidramon?
Megidramon. Yep.
The Gujan.
Yeah.
What's it called? The
Yeah,
speakers and
that's
everything. That's really cool. And then the scarf is usually on a lot of the evolutions. And also, again,
Oh, I didn't
mine
notice
is that
that. You're
kind of
right.
like, kind of punk aesthetic, or basically, how do I say it? Edgy
Oh,
to a certain extent. Right.
and for
Etchy.
anyone that's
Of course.
yeah, it's definitely edgy. Oh yeah.
No, I said etchy. It was a joke. It was a bad joke.
Oh no.
Oh,
PG.
and also a fun fact about this too. That Impmon and his partner is going to be in a graphic novel for Liberators that's coming out too.
Yeah, because this entire set's
Yuki.
based off Liberator, right?
EX7, the rare Tamer 3-cost. Yeah, Yuki. Start a main phase if your opponent has a Digimon. Gain 1 memory. Main if you have 4 or fewer cards in your hand. By suspending this Tamer, one of your Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with Dark Dragon or Evil Dragon straight from your trash. Play this card, and then the security effect is just play this card without the cost. Yuki is probably going to be like a polar opposite to Hitmon and everything, which is going to be the fun part.
Yeah, we talked about that. Remember?
Yeah.
I read her character description, and it turns out she's like a preppy girl.
Like she's that mean girl from like the early 2000s.
No. Like literally, what I mean like preppy girl. I mean like actual nice preppy girl. Like
wait, she's
like,
nice. Oh
yes.
Snap!
Based on what I read the character description. Yeah, here she is. Yeah, she said a dance-loving university freshman, who has been a Digimon Liberator player since the close on their beta. Curious nature, she is strong interest in all entertainment, interest in games, anime, manga. She will engage in full hard conversations with anyone and tend to struggle sense of like reading the room.
Yeah. So this is basically like the extrovert that adopts the introvert kind of thing.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
100%, yeah.
All right, no, that makes sense. That's cool. I like that. Also,
No,
I
do
just
too,
briefly Googled foil because I remember using it in high school, but I haven't used it since. So, there. It was a learning experience for everybody here.
I'm not gonna lie, I was good writing so far. I do like her character design. And apparently, oh yeah, guess what? She's actually 19 years old. So the Sims are gonna be around.
Wait.
A lot. Wait, she's Laurel's age 19.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Zafagamon. How about that? Level 6.
Right,
Level 6 and everything. Again, Digimon Liberator, Magic Knight, Vortex Warrior. Vortex looks cool.
Is Magic Knight a new subclass?
I think so, actually.
It might be translated over to something else, but again, I have no clue. I know that the Vortex keyword is the newest thing. The Vortex keyword says, at the end of your turn, this Digimon may attack an opponent's Digimon. This Digimon may attack with this effect on its turn it was played. So, Zafagamon's going to be really, really, probably like just either fast in the sense of you either hope that you have your pieces. If you don't have to be enraged.
I think he might be a really strong card.
I think it has potential.
Since it's a new keyword, people are going to have to figure it out and have just figure out this jigsaw puzzle.
If this translation is correct on how the Vortex will work, I think it's been starting to show like a new wave of end of your turn, or you can extend into your opponent's turn, kind of power monsters, boss monsters, that people want to play. Like people like myself, at least. now I won't feel as limited because I will, just based off this translation, be able to attack you, get some easy, well, depending on like the situation, do some damage, destroy one of your
Situational, like
front.
all new
Yeah,
keywords, still
yeah,
situational, and that's okay. Let's go. I
yeah.
also
Like,
like level 6, Syndromon, puppet
yeah, that's
line,
cool.
kind of a parody of Cinderella with the glass slippers.
Yeah, and the fact that she has mice as her tokens.
Overclock is a new
Yeah,
keyword as well. At the end of your turn, by deleting one of your tokens or one of your other Digimon with the puppet trait, this Digimon attacks a player without suspending. To be honest,
Mm-mm.
I'm looking forward to that, but only
Yeah,
because I
I'm
feel like
not.
again, like yellow. Hold on. First of all, you don't be doing that to me. Wait, hold on.
No, I'm taking
hey,
your joy
hey,
away. I'm taking your joy away. No,
nah, he can't take my joy away because I'll be using it on him first.
Yellow
no,
has gotten a
indeed.
bad rap and everything about being too defensive, but guess what? Yellow trying to be a little bit more aggressive now. Hey, they're going to, in my opinion, we need to see how this goes first. We need to see how it goes first. I don't want to play it just because it has tokens, though.
Yeah, people are starting making the tokens, or at least somewhat, what they think it's gonna look like.
I'm going to try to make my own tokens, though. I'm not going to hold you. Yeah, so the starter main phase is when Digivolve, and you may play one attendant. Uh, that's the name for the tokens. They have on deletion, one of your opponent's Digimon gets negative 3,000 DP for the turn. Token without paying the cost. So, and then when attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon gets negative 6,000 DP. So that's a -9 in total if
Yeah.
you do have a token.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Probably fire and everything if you have a lot of other yellow cards. But right now, if we're just going by bare minimum, -9. Good, good threshold. Good threshold number, especially against, very, very squishy level 5s.
I see a trend here. It could just be the set, to be honest, but I remember with Lugamon, you were able to do stuff on their turn, obviously, and that's like their boss monster. You build into that, get some strong effects out of it, that kind of stuff.
Isn't
Like
Lugma
really
more
strong.
like it continues your turn? Basically, it makes it so that every threshold
Well,
is like
yeah, he does continue your turn, but I'm trying to talk about the fact that when your turn would naturally end, you gain value out of it. So with
Okay.
Lugamon, you gain the value of, hey, my turn's not actually over. I get 3 extra memory to play on. Uh,
Mhm.
With the
to
vortex
to
keyword, I
farm
can see
on.
what you mean. With the
Yeah, you know
vortex
what I'm saying?
keyword and
Like,
Yeah,
everything,
no,
it
that
has
makes
the
sense. That makes
illusion
sense.
of my turn is not over completely.
mm,
More keywords,
that's
more power to it because like a lot of decks and everything in the past, they needed certain keywords to survive since it was a set that it came out, the set that just came out. I think they're trying to learn from their mistakes a little bit, but green is tricky, but again, new mechanics, new ideas. That's all.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm still trying to figure
And
out.
more power creep. I'm just messing.
So I'm still trying to figure this
Cheers.
out though. By the way, because like we said, there's an Imp Online here and that. There's a new Imp Online, and then there's a new Bellstorm out here and that. But if she isn't related to the Ipmon story, why is she so heavily present in this story though? Like, is there something more that she's about to do, or something
Could be
she's about to do in the
another
story?
situation where it's like Impmon simping for Beostar. And I'll use that word only lightly. Let me talk about scatter mode for a second. Listen, that art for scatter mode, the new scatter mode that's gonna be coming out, is
Kind of crazy.
so cool. It looks creepy. Just how scatter mode's supposed to be. Uh, a lot of people were making a joke that scatter mode is back and everything. I don't know that. I'm not gonna say nothing about that.
Uh,
But I'm not gonna hold you.
mm,
I like the art. A lot of people don't really fully know. There's a lot of people just talking about it and everything, trying to figure out if that effect is broken or not. I don't know anything about that. I needed to get foiled. That art is sick.
he's a dark dragon.
Yeah, I was
What?
about to.
I didn't know he was a dark dragon this whole time. I thought he was like a freaking. Okay.
Like, let's be honest. Nobody in RP, like, unless you're like really into looking at the cards and everything like that, a lot of people may not look at those all the time unless they really need to.
Let's go.
Hopefully.
Everybody gonna talk about whatever they want. But again, it's like this is a future set. We don't know yet. We gotta test it out.
Yep. Yep.
That might be my
Yeah.
catchphrase for a while, y'all.
You
All
gotta
the
test it
tamers at
out.
home. That might be my catchphrase. I got to test it out.
Also,
what you-
Fusion. It's been a dark dragon the entire time. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Mhm.
Well,
Like I said,
See,
as
look
long
at
as
that.
you
We
don't
fact
look at it
checked a
until
little
you have
bit,
to.
just a little bit.
Combo.
If that Bielstarmon Ace ever gets to Altart, say goodbye, people's wallets, man. Say goodbye.
I'm-
Be
I mean,
careful.
shoot. What is it? Andrew Amon Ace is already went up to $80 as of today. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, we
Your
won't
money's
stop.
your money. No one gonna stop you. No one's gonna stop you. And we're not gonna
Your
talk
bank
about it
will.
like that. There's a lot of digitubers on the internet all across the world probably talking about pricing and everything. Your money is your money.
Yep, we ain't.
Only
won't
people
stop
that
you.
will stop you is
Yes.
your bank.
There you go.
On your
only
bank
people that will stop you
or
is your bank.
whoever in your
We
life
won't stop.
just want you to spend all your money. Yeah, a lot of people really don't want to go into the mode of like, dang, did I really just do that? Did I really just do that? Did I really just spend money on that?
I've only
I
done it
mean-
in gacha games.
Don't fall into that trap, man.
I did it for the only time I ever did it was Tower Fantasy. I haven't done it since until Zenless Zone Zero comes out.
I am glad that the Digimon card game tutorial app did not have a gotcha system at the time. I would have spent too much. That's a me thing. I'm happy that it didn't. If you don't care about the competitive side, look at the art. I feel like the Digimon card games artwork and everything has really found where it wants to be, and they're going to keep striving towards it. But also, too, it could also be, I just like the new Digimon Liberator stuff. So it could just be the hype for Digimon Liberator, but that's scatter mode. I play purple. I still play purple. I swear I do. That scatter mode looks sick to go. But also, too, hey, we've been talking about a lot of this stuff for a while now. I need to ask the Tamers some questions and everything because we have been talking for a bit. Are you even interested in the Digimon Liberator comic? Have you enjoyed it? What chapter, what panel was your favorite? Spoilers ahead in those comment section. It's okay. Just say spoiler warning. I like this panel, this panel. And again, are you going to try to get the Digimon Liberator deck box? Or is that just me and Mafusion? Probably isn't.